Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to review my Miss Dior Promenade and I'm going to do a comparison with my two other mini bags, which is my Chanel Mini and my Chanel WOC. I had really good response from you from my previous video about my diorama, so I'm going to do a similar style so that you can get information about the bags. Let me give you a quick overview about this bag. This bag is in pink lambskin and it comes with champagne gold hardware, so it's really light. It almost looks silver at some points. It comes with a clasp lock. Inside the bag, it has 7 card holders, an inner pocket and a zip compartment. At the back has a slip compartment as well. It comes with detachable straps, so you can take them off and use this bag as a clutch. The side of the bag is shaped like an alphabet A, so if you put more things, you can expand it a little bit. As for the closure, you have to press it to open the bag. One knob doesn't move, one moves in to open the bag. The word Dior is embossed on the hardware right here. There is also a Christian Dior embossing inside the inner flap. The whole bag is pretty much lined with lambskin except for the zipper compartment where it's lined with, I think, some kind of linen material. The inner part right here is also lined with some kind of linen material, which I think is really good because if you got any dirt, it's easy to wipe off. The strap is really nice. It comes with a thin leather piece at the top, so when you hang it on your shoulders, it feels pretty comfortable. Now I'm going to compare the strap lengths of all the 3 bags. My Chanel WOC has the longest strap length, which is 25 inches or 64 centimeters, followed by my Miss Dior bag, which is 22.5 inches or about 57 centimeters. My Chanel Mini has the shortest strap length, which is only 21 inches or 53 centimeters. I'm about 5 feet 4 inches, so from the top of my shoulder up to my hip bone, that's about 19 inches or 48 centimeters. When I wear the Dior bag on my shoulder, it falls about 3 inches from my hip bone. As a crossbody, the top of the bag hits around my hip bone. I prefer to wear the bag at the front or at the side. My Chanel Mini has a short strap. When I wear my Chanel Mini on my shoulders, it falls at my hip bone. As a crossbody, the bottom of the bag falls at my hip bone. I love to wear this bag from the front or even at the back. Finally, my Chanel WOC, it has a really long strap. As a shoulder bag, it falls almost 7 inches beneath my hip bone. As a crossbody, it falls only 3 inches from my hip bone, and it is really much better as a crossbody bag. I like to wear it kind of like at the side. So the Miss Dior can also be worn as a shoulder bag. What you do is you shorten the strap. I twist it and I actually put the leather tab inside. That's the way the lady showed me anyway. Kind of like that. When you close it, you kind of double up the chain. The chain is at the top, the leather tab is hidden inside. So when I compare the bag as a shorter shoulder bag, the WOC still has the longest strap length. It is 9.5 inches or 23 centimeters. The Mini and the Dior are roughly the same. It is about 8 inches or 20 centimeters. So the way that I compared the bag as a shorter shoulder bag, I compared it from the top of my shoulders up to my mid-chest, so that's kind of like my bra line. So for the Miss Dior bag, half of the length of the bag falls at my mid-chest or at my bra line. I like the way the bag looks as a shorter shoulder bag. It looks really elegant. As for the Chanel WOC, the top of the bag hits around my mid-chest or my bra line. It's okay, I find it a little bit thin as a shoulder bag. As for the Chanel Mini Square, the bottom of the bag falls slightly below my bra line. So it is a little bit squished up as a shorter shoulder bag. Depending on which way you like to wear it, whether it's going to be double chain or as a long strap, I find that the chain is pretty comfortable compared to the Chanel bags, which has a leather weaving. This is fully metal. Each of the bags are not really heavy, so that's pretty irrelevant. So when you carry it here, it doesn't dig into my shoulders, so that's pretty okay. The only thing about the chain is it can get knotted up, so I'll put a close-up and you can take a look. It really annoys me because I like to have a smooth chain, but you know, sometimes it gets into a twist. I'm pretty sure it doesn't damage the chain, but it doesn't look so nice. You know, it's not like a straight chain, so I have a little bit of OCD about that. So now I'm going to quickly show you what each of the bags can fit. These are the things that I would try to put inside each of the bags. My LV clay, which has about 8 cards and some coins. My iPhone 6 Plus, another 8 cards. My 6 key clay, my Chanel card holder, a passport, a small battery charger and its cable, earphones, compact powder with a mirror, a lipstick and a lip gloss, and a pair of sunnies. So I'm going to start with my Miss Dior Promenade first. Full. You can see that the bag is pushed out right here and at the side. Well, it doesn't really look like it's moved much. Yeah, just a little bit. So if you don't need to bring a wallet, you could actually put, say, a key clay directly, vertically up. Put the phone, rechargeable battery, a lipstick, say another lip gloss, a wire, and that would fit close pretty comfortably. I could also put my iPhone 6 Plus at the back. See? Fits. So now let's move on to my Chanel walk. Okay, so as for the walk, you can see I couldn't fit much inside. Just a little bit of things, a key, my phone, and then the hearts. So you can put some cash, and that's about it. Even that's a bit too tight. I had to really close my bag. But yeah, if you didn't have this, you're just going out for travel, a few things inside there, it closed very, very easily. Now finally, my Chanel mini square. So yeah, I tried to put this in, but that couldn't go in. And I've got quite a lot of things inside. I've got keys, my makeup, a phone, my passport. I've got two lippies inside. So for this bag and my Dior, I think these are the two that can fit a lot. This bag surprisingly fits a lot. Let's talk about the snap closure. I really like this snap closure because this sound is really satisfying. I like that clicking sound, and I feel that it's so much easier to open and close your bag when you're wearing it as a shoulder bag or crossbody. You can just like clip it in. The WOC, I hate the snap closure. I hate the button closure because when I'm wearing it, I find that, especially when the bag is a little bit more filled, I find that it's really hard to find the button. So many times when I'm looking down the bag, I gotta kind of turn my head and bring the bag up to find that button to close it. I really hate that. It's really annoying. And sometimes I've got coins not inside the zip. I've just chucked some coins here. When I turn the bag, all my coins come flying out. So it's really irritating. And you've got to be really careful for the way you open the button. You've got to open it kind of like right at the middle here. You see how hard it is to close? Rather than opening it at the corners. When I'm having the bag at my body, I tend to pull up here. In the first few times, I didn't know that. I was always opening the bag from the side like this. So look at it, it's out of shape. That won't happen with the Miss Dior because you're going to put it over and clip it in. You see how easy that was? I didn't even have to look at the back. I know there are some WOCs now with the turn lock closure. I think the trendy CC WOC, the Chanel reissue WOC as well. If you're gonna get a WOC, my personal opinion is to get those because it's a turn lock. Similarly, like the Chanel Mini, this turn lock, you see, I can close my eyes and I can find it. If I did that, oh, you see? Let's talk about functionality. Of all the three bags, I would say the Miss Dior is the most functional. You can wear it as a crossbody, shoulder bag, a shorter shoulder bag, and really wear it as a clutch. I know they say you can wear the WOC as a clutch as well, but to be honest, as a clutch, it is pretty much useless. You've got to put all the chain inside the bag, and that already takes up space it has. Yeah, you could use it as a very cute, tiny clutch. And if you don't have many things, like all you have is a phone, a key, yeah, I think you could get away with a clutch. You know, it's not that functional. Can't put a lot of things inside the bag anymore. As for the Mini, using it as a clutch is a little bit odd because you get two little strings sticking out here, like ears. So yeah, you could but it will have the same problem, all the chain will be taking up some bit of space in your bag. And it just looks weird with this, so I wouldn't use this as a clutch. But because this is a detachable strap, this is a real clutch. In my opinion, it's definitely a multifunctional bag. As for how the bag is carried and using the strap, it's kind of sticking on these two metal D-rings. I haven't had much problem with the bag. I don't find it's being stretched out, and because it's not a really big bag, you can't carry a lot of things and make it really heavy. So I'm not too concerned about the clasps here, getting damaged or not. But I did notice, and I'm gonna put a picture right here, where the metal rubs against the leather. I haven't been using this bag much, maybe about 5 times, and I do see it rubbing against leather already. A little bit of discoloration. For my WOC, I do use this WOC a lot. I haven't seen anything so far, and maybe that's because my WOC is in patent leather. The metal does rub the sides, but my WOC is in really good condition, so that's something to take note. For my mini, it is also hanging on 2 leather tabs right here. So far, I haven't had any trouble with it, whether the leather is going to loosen up or not. It is pretty secure right now, and it is a small bag, you can't put a lot in it. But bear in mind that you could damage it if you keep pulling at the straps, or carry really heavy things inside. As for traveling, I don't think this bag is so suitable. I think this is a really ladylike bag, and maybe because I picked it in champagne gold hardware and a pink lambskin. Maybe if it were in black, grained, and other kind of hardware, silver hardware, I would use it for traveling. But because it's in this kind of leather, if you get caught in the rain or snow or anything wet, I'm pretty sure it'll get damaged. Or you rub against something that is dark, I'm pretty sure I'll damage the bag. So no, I wouldn't use this for traveling. For my 2 other bags, this is definitely my traveling companion. I got caught in the rain many times, and if you've been to Malaysia or Singapore, when it rains, it doesn't drizzle, it rains. I don't recommend you getting this bag wet, but I've got it wet many times. What I do is, it gets wet, I quickly wipe it off, and I don't get any stains. So really weather rain durable. When I'm traveling, all I need is my passport. I would most likely have my camera in my hands, some cash, some ID. So this bag is really convenient. It's not heavy, nothing fussy about it. For traveling, yes. Running errands, yeah, pretty much this is the bag to go for. But if you're gonna go for the leather ones, I'm not too sure, because to me, traveling bags should be like the LV canvas, because those are like the hardiest kind of bags. But if you were going to use a leather bag, for me, my patent Chanel WOC is, for me, my traveling bag. I would use my Chanel Mini as well for a traveling bag, because in the caviar leather, so it's hardy, scratch resistant, I'm pretty much worry free as well. But as for color transfer, I am careful with the bag because it is in a light color. It's like any white bag or light colored bags, you've got to be pretty careful with it. So far so good. I haven't had any problems with it. I don't wear new jeans because new jeans are notorious for color transfer. I don't mistreat my bag. I don't have any color transfers on it at all. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. Overall, I really like this bag. I'm really pleased about my purchase. It is really ladylike, and it's something that I don't have in my collection. It fits enough for me to go out during the day and for going out the night, and I like it because it's really, I would say, one of my most multifunctional bags. I can wear it many ways, even though I only wear it as a crossbody. But knowing that I can really wear it multiple ways is already a plus sign. So if you're interested in getting it, do try it out in the store. There are so many colors and so many kinds of materials. Even I was like, oh, I don't know which one to pick, but I went for pink. So let me know if you got any questions about my Miss Dior bag or my Chanel WOC or even my Chanel Mini. I do have a review of my Chanel Mini already, so I will link that down below. So everybody take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!